I'm chasing a 300-pound bench, 400-pound squat, and 500-pound deadlift. And I'm going to give you an 8-week update on where I'm at after training for 3 specific strength numbers after 8 weeks. Progress recap, where I'm at versus where I started. When I started the challenge, I benched 275 pounds, and currently I think I'm around 290 to 295. I'm not exactly sure. This is the one that I thought was going to be the easiest because I was only 25 pounds away, but it's probably the hardest, I think, or the second hardest. It's definitely not the easiest like I was expecting. I have been doing a strength challenge, 1 bench press at 225 for every new subscriber. And I don't know if that's a little bit cheesy, but it's been making me bench more, and in my head, more bench means more strength, which means closer to my goal. I have no idea if that's actually helping, but at the end of August, I think I'm going to try to bench press a 1 rep max again. For the squat, I started the challenge with a 350-pound squat, and just today actually I squatted 405 pounds, which checks off one of the boxes for the strength challenge. Since I squatted 405, I actually feel pretty good about it because that's always been like a lifetime goal of mine. And now that I've achieved it, it doesn't really seem that cool. Like I know it's a good number, but it's not that great of a number if you compare it to, like, say, powerlifters. But compared to like general population, that's a good number. I don't know a ton of people that can squat 405 that don't train regularly, so I'm actually pretty happy about it. Deadlift, I started the challenge at 425 pounds, and about 2 weeks ago I pulled 465 for the first time in my life. So already in the challenge I have 3 lifetime PRs, which is good. And I think the biggest thing, I think, is training for 3 specific goals, right? Where I actually get specific in where I want to go has helped me. I think being specific down to the number kind of gives you a North Star of what you need to do and how you need to get there. I haven't been doing anything super crazy in terms of my training. I've simply just been doing progressive overload. An example would be if I squatted 225 pounds for 5 reps this week, next week I will try to do 225 pounds for 6 reps. So that would just be increasing the weight, but also I could do, if I did 225 pounds for 5 reps this week, next week I'd try 230 pounds for 5 reps. That's another example of progressive overload. It's basically increasing the difficulty or the stress you put on your body every week. Every day I just try to go in there and do the best that I can that day. So I've been trying to not get caught up in, well, if I can't do everything perfect every day, then what's the point? The goal is just move a little bit closer to that goal every single time you step in the gym. Imagine reaching a goal is like moving a pile of dirt. Some days you get a shovel full of dirt, some days you get a spoonful. As long as you have no days where you get no dirt, you're heading in the right direction. Like I said, there's nothing special about me. I've just been trying to do the best that I can every single time that I step in the gym. You know, not every session is like, I feel like I just move the needle a ton. Some days it feels like I've made no progress or made a couple steps back, but I still show up. And another thing is, life's a grind, bro. So is reaching goals. Not every day is going to feel good. Not every day is going to feel like you're motivated to do it. And I'm actually a little bit thankful that I started this YouTube channel because it's kind of held me accountable to, even though I don't have that many subscribers or that many people that watch, it's like I feel this obligation to work on my goals, not only for myself, but to show you guys that an ordinary guy can work on a goal and achieve something. I haven't achieved it yet, right? But I've already achieved one of the goals, which was a 400-pound squat. So that's a step in the right direction. Last thing, right? My bench press, I'm gonna try see where I am at the end of the August month. So be watching for that. If you watch YouTube Shorts, hopefully I can get 300 then. If not, I guess I'll just keep grinding like I have been. 400-pound squat, that's pretty exciting that I got a 400-pound squat. But I'm going to keep pushing it, see if I can get to like 440 by the time the challenge comes around. And then deadlift, it's a grind, dude. I wake up with back pain every day, but that's what it takes, I guess. I'd imagine if I was like a super strong powerlifter, their backs probably hurt a lot. So either that or my technique is garbage. Anyways, that's basically all I have to say for that. That's my 8-week update, right? If you found anything useful in this video, or you'd like for me to talk about anything more in detail, I do have a degree in exercise science, so I do have a little bit of knowledge in this area, but I'm not gonna bombard you with that. There's Jeff Nippards and other science guys out there. So yeah, anyways, if you want to tell me what your total is in the bottom of the chat, if you'd like to tell me how you use progressive overload, right? Do you use sets? Do you use reps? Do you use intensity? Whatever it might be, post that in the chat. If you think my mustache is super cool, if you want to call me Ezequiel Bigotes, you can just type it up in the chat. Anyways, that's an 8-week update. Stay tuned for the next video. I'll try to keep posting.